Happy Wednesday. So I just wanted to talk to you a minute about fitness. People automatically assume when you're skinny that you are healthy, and that is so untrue. I have been on my fitness journey now for about 3 years, so I just wanted to share a little bit with you because I know a lot of people have really appreciated part of my story and just sharing what I've done and where I started. I was told probably about 3 or 4 years ago that I was basically on the track to be pre-diabetic. My insulin levels were out of control. My bad cholesterol was out of control. My good cholesterol wasn't that good, and so I started changing my diet. I took out grains and glutens and dairy and sugar and so many things. I was seeing a naturopathic doctor, and so I started taking vitamins and supplements that my body just didn't have in stock and can't make, and it didn't make a difference. Probably about 6 months into going the diet route, I joined a gym in Virginia, and I had tried running 1 to 2 miles, and that just really wasn't doing anything either. So my doctor looked at me and said, you know, for your insulin issues, you really should look at weightlifting because that really helps your body deal with all of that. It burns it up, absorbs it, whatever happens to it with weightlifting, that might make a difference. So I joined a gym called Orange Theory Fitness. There are a few of them here. And I started going once or twice a week. I don't want to say lazy, but it's much easier to not go to the gym and work out than it is to go to the gym and work out. So I would go once a week. I should have gone twice a week. And it was an hour-long workout. Half of it was cardio on the treadmill, and then the other half of it was circuit training of some kind. And it did start to make a little bit of a difference. And partway through my time at Orange Theory Fitness is when I moved back to Michigan. And the closest Orange Theory Fitness to me from my parents' house was all the way in Birmingham. So 45 plus minutes depending on traffic and all that nonsense. So I said, I really need to find something else. And so I joined the CrossFit gym that my cousin and her husband had been going to, even though I was a person that literally said I will never do CrossFit. And still sometimes I ask myself why I do. But within probably 6 months of joining, going once or twice a week, the kinds of workouts that we do, adding the weightlifting, that made the most difference. That made more of a difference than changing my entire diet did. The first year I joined, I went once or twice a week, and I used every excuse in the book. I'm too tired, I had to stay at work too long, I don't have time for this, you know, any excuse I could possibly come up with because I was sore. Because I really went from walking my dog a couple times a day to beating myself up, basically. And then last summer, after I'd been doing CrossFit for a year, I said, okay, you're not working, I do summer camps, but you're not working full time, so you have to go at least 3 times a week. So I went consistently for 3 times a week, and so then that helped me this past school year when I started working again to still want to go 3 times a week. And then I tried to up it to 4 times a week, and so now my goal is 4 to 5 times a week. And it's hard. It's still hard. I woke up this morning, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go run a mile and do, 80 box jumps or anything like that because I was sore from yesterday. But I also don't want to take medication to control something that I right now still have the ability to control. So for those of you that are starting a workout program, or you're looking for a workout program, or you're trying to find the motivation, it has to be for you. It has to be, you have to be coming from a place that you're doing it for yourself. It can't be for anyone else. I didn't start working out when I got engaged before my wedding because I didn't care. So I'm in better shape now than I was for wedding pictures 4 years ago. So for me, that wasn't even the motivation. It was literally someone looking at me in the face and saying, you're this close to be type 2 diabetic and you're not even 30 years old and you're not overweight, you're not obese. Like, you know, when I tell people that, they're like, what, really? You know, because if you know me or you see me, you wouldn't assume that I would fall into that type 2 diabetes category, but that's where I found myself. So start wherever you are. If you currently don't work out, you know, don't necessarily start going 5 days a week, because you're gonna burn yourself out before your body gets used to it. But whatever you're doing, whatever steps you're taking, it is making a difference. So keep it up and do it for yourself. If it makes you feel good to post about it online, post about it online. Find a workout buddy, or find somebody that you can text and say, hey, I'm at the gym again, and they're going to text you back and say, awesome, I'm so proud of you. That's what we're here for. That's why you have friends. That's why you have a support group. I have an amazing support group at the gym. We all, in my 9 o'clock class or my 4 o'clock class, depending on when I go, people are always checking in. Hey, where have you been? Haven't seen you. What's going on? You know, we have a great community page on Facebook where we all interact with each other too. So you've got to find what works for you. I have a ton of people that do Zumba. I'm the least coordinated person ever. My husband will happily tell you that. He calls me Grace because I'm extremely clumsy. And my parents and my brother, I'm sure, would love to tell you stories about that also. So Zumba is not anything that I ever tried. Can it work for you? Absolutely. Can just going and walking 15 and 20 minutes when you haven't been doing that at all make a difference for you? Absolutely. So start small and start working your way up. So just like I was talking about setting goals the other day, start with something you know you can do. Start with something that's manageable, that you're going to achieve, that you're not going to beat yourself up over when you don't do it. And then as you see progress, as you start to feel better, just build onto that. And then you're going to find yourself 6 months from now, a year from now, saying, wow, this is amazing. Look at the progress that I've made. And the only way that's going to happen is if you start. So start where you are, use what you have, find a workout buddy, even if you're doing workout videos at home. But make sure that the motivation, the reason, giant dog fight here, behind what you're doing is for you, not for any other reason. So hopefully, guys, stop. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I know I've talked to a lot of people that are like, oh, I could never do your workouts, but it's taken me 2 years to get where I am. So it takes time. It takes determination, and you'll learn a lot about yourself. You'll learn about perseverance and pushing through tough times, and you'll learn that you're stronger than you think you are. So whatever your goals are, you can reach them as long as you are not making excuses. Just take every little step, and if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up for it. Just make it up another time. So I hope that you guys start sharing more of your fitness journeys, and we can start chatting about that some more. And I hope you have a great Wednesday. Bye.